Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Views. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas break or whoever is on Christmas break. And after this film, there'll be maybe between 3 to 5 more films left for me to review. Then I'll be getting to my top 10 best films of the year. So in the latest of films that didn't get a wide release in theaters, didn't make much money, or found their way onto the internet, the latest of these is My Friend Dahmer, and this has been in 110 theaters. And has made over roughly $1 million, and this is written and directed by Mark Mayer. This is based on the graphic novel by Durf, and the pitch here is, for this particular film, is that, or Durf Backdurf, I think that's his name, was actually friends with Jeffrey Dahmer in high schools, and somewhere, some executive who was watching this film, if they ever do, was thinking to themselves, are there anybody here that was friends with, I don't know, Charles Manson, Ted Bundy, David Berkowitz? Because clearly, this is one strange dude. Then again, would any studio take a chance on that? Probably not. But this studio has. Now, as we meet Jeffrey Dahmer, played by Ross Lynch, yes, the Disney Channel star who breaks out and becomes a fully fleshed character, and if you look at the stuff between him and actually Dahmer, yes, it's actually beyond creepy. And so was Durf when he saw Ross Lynch as Dahmer. When you open the film here, Jeffrey Dahmer, played by Ross Lynch, as I mentioned, is at best off-kilter, and he gets proceedingly worse as the film goes along here, and will brace for us at least brief periods of actual sanity. And he's already dissolving animal carcasses in acid, putting them in jars out in the shed in the woods. Fantasizes about this doctor who happens to be jogging by each day. Yes, that's basically the only thing you get about his homosexuality. For those people who thought to themselves, oh, high school is awful for me. Yeah, you might want to check out the fact that Dahmer had it worse in high school, because quite frankly, he was a miserable outsider who, for a very brief while, Durf, played by Alex Wolff, yes, of Naked Brothers Band's fame, did try to befriend him, and basically, does this movie let him off the hook? No, not him and his friends, who did all sorts of pranks with him, including one in which they have Dahmer in all the yearbook photos, clearly, they see him as like, yeah, this kid needs some serious help. He shows up to high school drunk on occasion. And clearly, this guy needs help. His home life is no better. His mother, played by Anne Heche, is really bipolar. His father, played by Dallas Roberts, basically wishes, I want him to be normal. I want him to have friends like I never could. He wants him to bodybuild, apparently. And clearly he has one foot out the door, because clearly his wife is nuts. He becomes the class clown because of him befriending Durf, and he spazzes out. And one very particularly funny scene, considering this is set in the 70s, it's so incredibly 70s in this film here, folks. From the clothes, to the fashion, the cars, to the fact that, yes, and this is actually a true anecdote, that Dahmer actually conned his way into meeting with this group of friends to meet Walter Mondale, of all people. We clearly blame genetics for this. Dahmer is going down a rabbit hole of insanity or just disturbedness, and his pathetic attempts to get a girl to go with him to prom. The director here wants to add another layer onto the fact that it is more likely sociology to this. And it's not going to be a spoiler here because, again, this is senior in high school, and at the end of this film, we get to see Dahmer embrace his dark destiny here. Now, maybe about a dozen or so years ago, there was a film called Max, in which, it was a fictionalized take or a fantasy film about a person knowing Adolf Hitler in the post-World War I years in Germany, basically, and that was a fictionalized take here. This is an actual film about a true character, about two true characters, one who actually went off to do something in his life, and our person embraced a dark destiny, and clearly you're thinking to yourself, okay, what if they all turned out differently for Dahmer? Well, yes, we would still have gotten an alcoholic. Yes, we certainly would have had a homosexual alcoholic. He had gotten the appropriate amount of help. Could he still have been a serial killer? Who honestly knows? What I'm going to say here is that My Friend Dahmer is a very fascinating look at a person who tries to prevent this serial killer. And what I'm going to say here, folks, I'm giving this a leave work early film. Clearly seek this film out. If he's playing online, seek that out, because you're going to be really fascinated by what you see. So, folks, what did you think of My Friend Dahmer? Did you happen to love this film? Did you happen to care for it all? Who's your favorite serial killer of the last 15 or so years? There you go. And what's your favorite film about serial killers? I'm personally a fan of Zodiac. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe. enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks, with another film. Yeah,